What's going on, guys? This is Coach Jeremiah and Coach Aaron. We're from A14 Hockey. Today we're going to talk about playoff hockey and regular season hockey. So, Coach Aaron, what's going on in the playoffs compared to maybe what goes on in the regular season? What's the difference?
It's crazy how much the game actually changes during playoffs. It does. It totally changes.
Yeah, I mean,
You go from the kind of the showboating, doing the little extra things you normally wouldn't do, right? The dangerous plays, trying to make it look good.
You want to win the Rocket every year,
right?
What I mean? So
right. But then once the playoffs come by, it gets a little simpler, doesn't it?
Yeah. Keep it simple, stupid.
Yeah,
right?
I agree.
So kind of, what are some of the things that we kind of talk to our kids about to help them, keep it simple, and why should they watch playoff hockey compared to the regular season?
Wow. We always go through the numbers 1, 2, 3, and 4. Once you gain possession of the puck, the first thing you do is protect the puck, right?
Yeah.
If you notice in playoff hockey, who's the best puck protector? We were talking about this yesterday. Who's the best puck protector in the NHL?
We're a little biased, but probably Sidney Crosby.
Probably Sidney Crosby. All right. You have to protect the puck. If you can't protect the puck, there's nothing. You can't do 2, 3, and 4. All right. Yeah. So once you protect the puck, number 2, what do you start doing? You start moving your feet. All right. You got to move your feet. Because if you stand there too long, what's going to happen?
Playoff hockey, you're gonna get dumped.
You're gonna get dumped, right? So you gotta start moving your feet. So you gotta protect the puck. You gotta start moving your feet. The third thing is you gotta get your head up. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter how good you are, if you can't get your head up to see where the defenders are, where your outlet is, or where the goalie is at to take a shot, you're never going to be a complete player. Mm-hmm. Never. I mean, the greatest players have a sense where it seems like they have eyes in the back of their head.
Yeah. Because
their head is always up. It's always up. And the final thing, number 4, is you got to make a hockey play. And it can be as simple, and you see this a ton in the playoffs. It's as simple as dump the puck and get it changed.
Get it out of the zone.
Or get it out of the zone. It's super simple. We always make fun of the Murphy dump. But sometimes that is the smartest play that you can do. Dump it, get rid of it, and change, right? We find out really good things is when the goalies go behind that to play the puck, what do the players do? They're communicating, they're talking, their head is up as they're moving. And the goalie has to pick their head up as well. Sometimes they make really good plays, sometimes they make bonehead plays. And if you look when they make the bad plays, their head is always down. It's always looking at the puck against the boards, and that's when bad things happen. So, it's interesting how playoff hockey is, and it's so simple, right? Simple passing, get the shots to the net, and dump and go to work.
Exactly. Don't make a mistake.
Right. All right, welcome back. So we talked a lot about, what to do with the puck. We talked a lot about how it's different from playoff hockey to regular season hockey. Mm-hmm. Why is it important for kids to watch hockey, not just play, but to watch these games? Why are they important?
Yeah, so I think, well, one, you want to, at least from my standpoint, I guess a lot of people, you want to emulate greatness, right? Like, you want to be the greatest, and to be the greatest, you got to kind of mimic it, at least a little bit. So that's, like, one thing I would say is, watching these players, like, they're doing the right things, right? They're doing them for a reason. So to study the game and kind of, just, even if you don't understand it at first, like, that'll come eventually. You have coaches that kind of help you through that. But just to emulate that and to try and do your best to be like Sidney Crosby, or to be like Ovechkin, or any of these superstars. That's probably, when I was growing up, that's why I watched hockey, at least. So
and it shows the game from a different view. Like, why aren't they passing that guy? That guy's open. Mm-hmm. Well, because they're on the ice and they're not getting their head up like they should. Whereas now you're thinking, you know what? In my game, that person might be open too, and I'm just not getting my head around. So you know what? I'm going to get my head around, and I'm going to see if that person is open.
Yeah, it's a different look. So, like, you see these, like, watching anything on video after you do something is very beneficial. It was what we talk about all the time. So, like, to see these guys do it, who are the best of the best, and you're yelling at the TV, pass the puck, pass the puck, pass the puck. Well, the reason they don't pass the puck is because maybe they don't see it, because maybe for that split second they have their head down, which is something you could take to your game.
Right. So exactly. You got to use those numbers, right? Yeah. So what's A14 going to do to help alleviate that kind of problems in some of these kids, especially, CCYHA, we do some video analysis, but we don't do a ton. So how can parents help their kids around the area?
Yeah, so A14 this summer, and probably well into next season, I would say, because I'll have a little bit more time on my hands. We're going to do video analysis sessions with the kids, hopefully get them in and watch some playoff hockey, watch some I like to pull up college hockey because it's a little different, and even women's college hockey, they're more, what pee-wee hockey players are kind of like playing like.
Yeah, because there's no checking. I mean, it's still physical, right?
Yeah.
Still body contact.
Oh yeah.
But there's no body checking, so the skills and the strategy of the game are basically
it's more
the same.
translatable to U12 and younger. You know what I mean? So that's kind of
blowing a guy up and
you can't show an 8U kid a playoff hockey hit, and then I mean you can, but
you can't. We know some kids who want to go out there and blow some kids up. So,
but so we'll be doing all that kind of stuff, and you can get in contact with either one of us to get into the room, and hopefully we can tell you how these players are thinking or what they might be thinking.